Good morning. Hey, Glam Fam. What's up? So today is Tuesday, and you know what that means? We are doing our cooking show every Tuesday where I make easy, delicious, quick, kid-friendly, family-friendly meals that are easy to follow. So let's just have a sip of coffee. Right now it is currently 8:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and so far what I've done is I just put out what I need. I need a baking dish today. I have the potatoes out. I have the seasoning set up. But I just wanted to say before I start the video that the part that I did not record is brining the chicken. That's just getting a large bowl. This, or you can use pink Himalayan sea salt or whatever salt you like. Fill the bowl halfway with warm water. And then you put the chicken breast in there. That's going to make for delicious chicken because we are baking our chicken tonight. Tonight, I should tell you guys, tonight the recipe is going to be baked chicken breast with carrots and roasted potatoes in one casserole pan. So it's simple and easy. The kids will love it. And even if they don't like carrots, you can put those to the side. So I will show you how to be making this, but I just wanted to tell you I brined my chicken, and right now I have it in a marinade. I'm going to leave the marinade recipe in the description box below. I usually like to make the marinade either the night before or very early in the morning. So this morning I made the marinade at 7 a.m. and I've had the chicken breast after I brined it, rinsed it, and patted it dry. I put it directly in the marinade that I made. Be sure to check that marinade recipe down below. It's a great marinade. It's going to make your chicken amazing and not dry because we are using chicken breast today. So if you want to see this recipe, then just keep on watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Say hi, John.
Hi.
Remember, this was his idea to start this cooking thing. Every Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a recipe. The rest of the week is beauty and skincare and makeup. So let's insert that intro right now. Let's do this.
I just want to show you off. I don't want to do you wrong. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the flies of them all?
So here I am. I'm back. I got dressed up. Let me make this family friendly. Fam, we are ready to begin. So the first thing we're going to do, since we have our chicken already marinated, that was the first step, to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. Okay, and while we're doing that, we're just going to cut up our potatoes. I'm using Yukon Gold potatoes. We're going to need about 5. I'm going to put 6 because I have a very hungry husband. Wash them. Make sure before you do anything, your hands are clean, and wash these puppies, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to leave the peels on for this recipe, and we're going to cut them in, but we want to make them kind of small so that they're faster to cook in the oven. I want to say about like that size. And if you cut them all the same size, then what's going to happen is they're all going to cook pretty evenly. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, but you kind of want to make sure they're all pretty much the same size. I'm going to show you what they look like when they're pretty much all done. This is what they're going to look like, okay? So now what you're going to do is transfer the potatoes into your casserole or baking dish. You do not have to grease it. We're going to add olive oil later. And voila, it should look like this upon scattering. Now we're going to get the onion, cut that up. If your kids don't like onions, you can leave that part out, but I promise you, they're just for flavor. You're going to cut them really, really small. I'll show you. Definitely going to cut these onions really small because if my kids find out they're in there, they are not going to eat it. That's the trick. It's just for flavor. Another great option is onion powder for flavor. They'll cook down. You're just going to take your clean hands and kind of mix them around. Fortunately for me, I cannot add carrots because some little bunny ate them, so I don't have any more. So I did last night when I checked, but I guess somebody was snacking on them. It wasn't me, that's for sure. Okay, so now we're gonna add the chicken. We're gonna nestle it on top. Let's go get our marinated chicken out of the fridge. So here, the oven is done preheating. And this is how I had my chicken. I had it in a sealed tight container inside the marinade. Let me show you guys. Just like that. So it's gonna be nice and tender when we bake. So now we're gonna nestle the chicken breast on top of the potatoes in the baking dish. I'm gonna use some tongs to do that so that I don't have to get my fingers dirty. I cut them kind of thin because I wanna get a more bang for my buck on the chicken breast, but doing them thick is just fine. And I'm just gonna nicely lay them on top of the potatoes. Really wanted those carrots on there, but that's fine. And let that juice come off, because don't worry, we're gonna add olive oil. This This is exactly what it should look like by the time you nestle the chicken breast on top of the potatoes. Now we're gonna add some seasoning. So the chicken is already marinated. I'm gonna add this Goya complete seasoning. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that on top. Just a little bit, just a sprinkle. So a tiny bit of cayenne pepper just to give it a kick. Remember, I left the marinade instructions on the description box below. Some adobo. Usually adobo, no matter how much you add, it doesn't get too salty. But, you know, use less if you feel. That's it. Because I already have it in the marinade. The chicken's already got flavor. Some olive oil. You literally need a 1/4 cup. So I'm just going to drizzle that along the sides because it's going to get into the potatoes so that they can cook better. And then that's it, guys. We're going to put it in the oven. We're going to set our oven timer for 55 minutes. And I'll be right back when it's all ready to take out. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. 55 minutes, guys. Love you. Bye. One thing I want to mention really quick is that during the 55 minutes that the chicken is in the oven, you do not need to flip it, turn it, check it, anything. What you're going to do is when it's out of the oven, which I'll explain later, is you're going to let it rest for 15 minutes because baked chicken always tastes phenomenal, as most of you probably already know, if you let it rest for 15 minutes. So I'll see you in 55 minutes, okay? I love ya. Hey, the timer went off and this is what it should look like. The best way to tell that it's ready is you take a fork and make sure your potatoes are fork tender, which they are. Our food is all done. I just set the timer for 15 minutes so it can rest. And I'll see you in a little bit and we'll do a taste test. All right. It's all done. I'm going to take a taste of it. We're going to cut right into it. Let's cut into this. It is so juicy. Look at that. This is absolutely amazing. The potatoes, they look so good. I hope you guys really do decide to make this because it's absolutely fantastic. My son's gonna tell you what he thought too. Did you love it?
Yeah. Bye.